heavyweight champion, Dustin Jackson. And his opponent on the ring is Solavino.
300-plus-pound tough guy, Donovan Cecil here.
Yeah, let's go back to Saturday night, Independence Rage. Let's talk about how lucky Dustin Jackson was. He wasn't even the one that climbed the ladder and brought the title down. He was the man who simply reached down and picked the title up off the canvas and became the new Country Boy Brewing Kentucky State Champion.
Joe Mack did not do that, though. Got a boot to the face, and Dustin Jackson was able to claim that title after Joe Mack parted those ladders like the Red Sea. But, guys, right now, Dustin Jackson is in there with Donovan Cecil, Kentucky's strongest man, a man who has set records in strongman competitions. Ooh!
Well, you saw the way that he just lifted Dustin Jackson, and Dustin Jackson is no small guy.
Guys, this is the epitome of unstoppable force versus the unmovable object. Oh, God! What a vicious job there from Dustin Jackson, who had no lack of confidence before. We got to think he's feeling it now, as Kentucky's favorite son is now the Country Boy Brewing Kentucky
I'll tell you what,
champion.
he's feeling that huge club to the back by Donovan Cecil. And like you said, from everything, huge drop kick there, from everything that happened during that ladder match at Independence Rage, you know that his body is racked with pain, but then again, right now, so is Donovan Cecil's.
If you're not wrong, we know afterwards Dustin Jackson celebrated with the classic Third Turn Brewing beer. And Third Turn Brewing, thank you so much for being here tonight ringside for OVW TV here at the world-famous Davis Arena under the beautiful lights of DC Productions.
Jackson. Dustin Jackson doesn't have the strength that Donovan Cecil does.
Cecil just overpowering Dustin Jackson into that belly-to-belly suplex, that strength, that body weight all crashing down on the current Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. And guys, you got to think Donovan Cecil. Cecil has a huge opportunity to go in there against a champion that you know is not 100%. I mean, hell, Dustin Jackson got thrown off the top of a ladder through a table at Independence Rage.
And it's a testament to Dustin Jackson. Oh, everybody be quiet.
Oh, my God!
My goodness, nearly concaves the chest of the champion.
These competitors are getting physical. Donovan Cecil getting very physical with Dustin Jackson in there again. Oh, my God. Jackson, the current Country Boy Brewing Kentucky Heavyweight Champion. Cecil in there against a wounded champion, a less than 100% champion. A huge opportunity for this young man.
I don't know Donovan Cecil, but he looks like a country boy to me. He looks like a guy that would make Kentucky proud if he were to win that state championship that Dustin Jackson holds right now. Of course, it's a non-title match right now, but you got to think maybe one day Donovan Cecil.
Kentucky's strongest slam. Wow, there's that powerlifting strength of Donovan Cecil. He might have just cracked a rib, might have bruised the spine of Dustin Jackson there. All that weight and all that power of Donovan Cecil just driving the champion down.
He could have a punctured lung. He could have a cracked rib. Any number of things could have happened to the champion after that devastating slam by Kentucky's strongest man. And now look at those huge arms wrapped around the neck of the champion.
Donovan Cecil slowing things down here. Knows Dustin Jackson is a man of momentum and an explosive offense. Got to slow him down. Got to find a way. Ooh. To take Dustin Jackson off his game does Donovan Cecil. Oh, Cecil being driven back in that corner, relinquishing the hold there. Jackson driving the shoulder deep, but Cecil right back on the attack.
Look at that power, unbelievable.
Goes for a gut wrench, but Dustin Jackson somehow able to get out of it.
Counter wrestling is the name of the game.
Ooh,
in there
Jackson Express. Jackson Express might have it here. Out of nowhere, just like an Independence Rage.
Dustin Jackson.
Dustin Jackson picks up the win, less than 100% after Independence Rage, but still able to pick up the win here over Kentucky's strongest man, the weightlifting champion and record setter Donovan Cecil. Dustin Jackson just showing you how confident, how determined this young man is to not only be champion, to prove he deserves to be champion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, huge win by the Country Boy Kentucky State Heavyweight Champion, Dustin Jackson, who is on quite the roll. But ladies and gentlemen, we have got a huge night, including in our main event, the OVW Heavyweight Champion going against maybe his biggest foe to date in the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
And coming up, we got tag team action tonight.
You know, in Independence Rage, Hollyhood Haley J got that beautiful blonde haircut. I gotta say, Leila Gray's a terrible barber. She gave her the worst haircut of all time. But tonight, Hollyhood Haley J is back in action. She is tag teaming up with Freya the Slaya, and she'll take on Leila Gray and Tiffany Nieves.
Shannon, in the words of Uncle Jesse, Joey, you gotta cut that out. But we got a huge main event tonight, Omar Amir versus Jack Vaughn. You know what? I think Omar Amir is backstage right now just to tell us what he thinks of the veteran Jack Vaughn.
Jack Vaughn, your attack on me last week has emboldened others to think that they can follow suit. So here's what's gonna happen tonight. Tonight, I'm gonna make an example out of you. Jack Vaughn, tonight, I am gonna rip your freaking head off! You better be ready.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Huh. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
At 28, I had struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about Elite Rehab Placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bad Word, featuring the Fallen.
Fallen, a dark order, an unholy quartet. You hear the technical issues when these guys come in. These guys bring chaos, anarchy, destruction, and darkness.
We're about to get the bad word. I got a few bad words I'd like to say, but the FCC won't let me be. So we got these guys out here to do it for me.
A dark cloud looms over Davis Arena here tonight as the Fallen have making themselves known, and I cannot wait to hear what they have to say.
Look at Lustful Lawrence. Oh.
And Independence Rage, folks, a foundational shift in OVW. We saw the Dark Reverend join weeks ago, but now Luscious, formerly Luscious Lawrence, joining the Fallen, joining this Dark Order. And I gotta tell you, this might be one of the most strong and imposing factions we've ever seen here in OVW history.
Look at the Dark Reverend. Is he about to talk?
I don't want to look at the Dark Reverend. That smile, those just gazed eyes, they haunt me.
What a dreadful day that I have made. I will cause chaos and rejoice in it. What you see before you, before your very eyes, is the pick of the litter of OVW. And they all have one thing in common. They all represent a deadly sin. The good Reverend Ronnie Roberts. He's always after your nickels and your dimes for his building fund. He represents greed. greatest feeling is superiority will reign. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Love and lust is pain. I'm here to spread that pain to all you sinners. My lustfulness will destroy you. Aren't you all just so glad that the good word is no more and the bad word is here to reign? Lustful Lawrence, lustful Lawrence. All you people can boo him all you want, but you know you want him. Lustful Lawrence, get ready. You are about to do us. You are about to do the fallen so proud.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Bowling Green, Kentucky, bigger than your boyfriend, prettier than your girlfriend, superior, Tony Evans.
I don't think that anybody from the Fallen has a girlfriend.
This might be the happiest I've ever been to see Tony Evans, but Jen, you're right, nobody in this room
And
has
his opponent representing the
or
Fallen,
girlfriend or
lustful.
that would include anything. Right?
Yeah, that's why he said nobody in this room. See, because he was including himself.
Exactly.
You're in the room too, you've curly haired idiot.
I gotta tell you though, superior Tony Evans is very brave to come out here and face off against lustful Lawrence.
There's a thin line between brave and stupidity, Shannon, and I think Tony Evans might be flirting with it. In there with the newly crowned Luscious and his new attitude, we don't really know what to expect out of the formerly known Luscious Lawrence here.
I think if I were Tony Evans, I would figure out any way I could to get out of this match.
Well, Tony Evans not only has to deal with the lustful one, he's going to deal with all of the fallen who have not left ringside, Shannon.
That's a great point, and right now, lustful Lawrence is the guy that superior Tony Evans needs to focus on.
Tony Evans distracted by that venomous laugh of Amon, but here's the thing with the fallen, when you face one, you face all of them, and Tony Evans has to know that, and you see, look at Lawrence there. Luscious choking out Evans in the corner. Not a single hip swivel. Oh, missile dropkick there from Evans, though. fighting back into this. And guys, you got to admire the heart that Evans is showing here, not backing down, not showing any fear.
Oh, look at the bad Reverend out here. He's got the collection plate in his teeth.
Well, they can smell fear like a rabid dog.
Oh, come on, Reverend.
So it would not suit Tony Evans to show anything like
Reverend
that here
getting
tonight.
involved, grabbing the foot there of Tony Evans. And Steve, you're right. They're like a pack of dogs, pack of wild animals. They're just visceral. They're primal. They're dangerous.
And Lustful Lawrence is as dangerous as he has ever been in his career right now.
And here's the thing, guys. Lawrence always been a very strong, intimidating man, but think of the strength, unbridled, unreserved, unrestricted strength behind Luscious. That man can rip someone in half with his bare hands with this unbridled strength.
I think all the juice from Luscious Lawrence has finally dried up.
Well, to not only have that strength, but to have the tutelage of the demon magnate, Amon, to have Damone Solavino, to have the Reverend by your side,
whoa,
we might very well have an unstoppable force on our hands here, guys.
So Evans there went to attack Amon, but Amon intimidating the superior one, backs him right into Luscious, and Luscious right back on the attack. Guys,
I think if I were Tony Evans, I would have brought backup tonight in this match.
The thing is, if you're Tony Evans, there's literally not a side of the ring you can look at that doesn't have a nightmare waiting for you.
We got the Dark Reverend right out here in front of us. Look at this. Look at Lustful Lawrence.
Luscious with that big suplex almost puts Tony Evans through the mat there. Wow. And again, guys, there's that strength, that unrestricted strength of Luscious, who normally, again, you'd think maybe pulled a couple punches, maybe didn't go full bore, but this new Luscious, this unbridled Luscious, there's no stopping him.
You see he's reaching as if he's drawing power from Amon, drawing power from the members of the Fallen here tonight.
And guys, we got to acknowledge the hair of Luscious, the juice gone, all dry, all crazy, all frantic, just like the inner workings, the mind of the entire Fallen right now. And oh God, the Reverend's looking at me. He's looking at me.
I think the Reverend's got his eyes on my radio title. That's not going to fit in the collection plate.
Slow, rattling laugh of the Reverend looking deep into each one of our souls. Let's go. Oh, and now the Angel's over here. Damone Solavino looking right at us. Oh.
Meanwhile, in the ring, Superior Tony Evans is trying to fight back with anything he's got left.
It's going to take a lot more than that.
Okay, Shane, you might take it for a second because Reverend and Damone just looked in my eyes, and I feel like I might have lost.
You might be next, Kinnison.
I might be cursed now. German suplex there from Evans. Oh my, Luscious right back up though, unaffected by the German.
Luscious completely unfazed by that huge maneuver by Superior Tony Evans, and now he's got him up.
Oh, what do you call that move? I don't think you call it the one-night stand anymore.
I think he still called it that. I think he still called that until he tells you otherwise. I mean, these guys are, does he go for it again?
It's a two-night stand.
Luscious just doing damage, doing the demon's work.
I think after that you call it a relationship.
I think you call it a win for the
Your
Fallen.
winner, Lustful Lawrence.
This is quite the relationship between these four and the Fallen. And Lustful Lawrence is the newest member and maybe the most dangerous.
This entire group is dangerous. They're animalistic. They're primal. They are the Fallen. And they may be the destruction of OVW.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life, and I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
The following contest is an untitled bout scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Benton County, Indiana, Big Whiskey, Jared Kripke.
Folks, welcome back to OVW TV and welcome to what might be the most exciting match of the evening. We got Rush Division action. We got Big Whiskey, Jared Kripke, Steve.
Big Whiskers is in there with the Rush Division champion, certified Luke Kurtis, in what I know is going to be a fantastic match.
Can make you certified.
And his opponent is the new OVW Rush Division champion from Miami, Florida, certified Luke Kurtis.
We can finally say the Rush Division title is certified.
Certified Luke Kurtis, I guess, using that championship purse from Independence Range to buy himself a nice new robe. And I gotta tell you, solid investment. But you know who else is probably looking at that robe? Former Rush Division champion Isaiah. Though some would say Luke Kurtis cheated and choked out at Independence Range, and Isaiah never tapped out, passed out to that certified, that COA crossface.
Regardless of how Isaiah lost, at the end of the day, he still lost. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what a champion looks like. Look at that robe. Look at that clean haircut. Certified Luke Kurtis, by God. Nothing but stardom in his future.
Are you saying Isaiah doesn't have a good haircut?
No, I would never insinuate that.
I'll tell you who has a bad haircut, and that's Hollyhood Haley J, who's coming up here in just a little bit. I can't believe what Leila Gray did to her at Independence Rage.
You're right, Shannon. We're going to see Haley J's new haircut after this matchup, but we got to get through this Rush Division matchup first. Certified Luke Kurtis coming out with seemingly even more confidence somehow this week.
Well, with that championship belt around his waist, it's not going to be hard to have all the confidence in the world right now.
I can tell you any confidence that Kripke has is all liquid courage. Maybe you got some of that Third Turn Brewery.
You're right. We got Third Turn Brewing here ringside. Happy to have our friends Third Turn Brewing here to hang out with us at the historic Davis Arena. But it looks like right now, certified Luke Kurtis stepping back, taking a minute before jumping into this with Big Whiskey Jerry Kripke. And folks, if you want to jump into Independence Rage, you can still go buy that pay-per-view on Fight TV right now so you can catch all the action. We're talking Rush Division title. We're talking hair versus hair. We're talking 6-man ladder match on Fight TV. Independence Rage available right now. Ooh.
You can also see on that replay of Independence Rage how certified Luke Kurtis won the Rush Division championship from Isaiah.
A rake of the eyes into a COA. You're absolutely right. He cheated, and then Isaiah passed out
What
to
are you
the
talking
pain.
about? It was a work of beauty by certified Luke Kurtis.
Luke Kurtis targeted that injured shoulder of Isaiah, but right now, no injured shoulder on Kripke. 100% in there against Luke Kurtis. And, oh, what an opportunity for Big Whiskey.
Again, what happened last week as far as how the match goes, how it ended, that is irrelevant. What is relevant is right now, certified Luke Kurtis, wrestling like a champion, thinks like a champion because he is a champion.
Nobody home on that one, kind of like when Kripke goes home every night. There's nobody there for him.
Come on, just last week we saw Kripke going to be a brand new father of a beautiful baby girl. Would be great to beat the Rush Division champion and get himself in title contention for this new father to be.
Just his buddies, Jim, Jack, and Jose.
What?
Well, he has 3 friends, you see. It's 3 more
Here we
than
go.
you have.
Look out.
Oh, hold on. You're my friend. Kripke up top of the shoulder here. Oh, and driven that shoulder down into the knee of certified Luke Kurtis. And you saw him favoring the knee there. Might hurt his leg there, Steve.
Kripke might need a double shot after that huge shoulder breaker. Certified Luke Kurtis now.
Where's it
on
going?
the outside of the ring. What does he have in mind here?
What
His
certified Luke
microphone.
Kurtis- Hold on. What the hell is he using the microphone for?
I don't even know why I'm out here right now. As the champion, things should be happening on my terms, at my time.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, the only reason why Jared Kripke is in this ring with me tonight is because he wants to make money to take care of his baby girl and leech off my success. Well, that ain't happening, because I'm certifying this clown tonight.
Or maybe it's his job as a professional wrestler. Maybe that's why he's out there.
He's just trying to leech off the stardom of the new Rush Division champion is Jared Kripke.
Kripke, you're not trying to leech off anybody right now, just trying to beat down the Rush Division champion. Ooh!
I think maybe tonight certified Luke Kurtis is going to take Kripke's pride and then maybe go home and take Kripke's woman, his baby mama.
Certified Luke Kurtis bringing that arm down on the top rope. You got to think maybe trying to weaken up that arm neck area for that COA. Oh, there we go. He might have heard me say it. There we go. Luke Kurtis going for it, but hold on. Kripke able to roll through, roll out. Kripke, hold on, rolls through it. Oh, beautiful tornado DDT, reverse tornado DDT. Rolls him up, might be enough. Ooh, 1 count. Kurtis get the shoulder up there.
Only a 1 count for certified Luke Kurtis. And now, big running double stomp by Big Whiskey.
We'll call that double shot. Straight to the chest, straight to the stomach of Luke Kurtis. Big Whiskey might be feeling it here, guys.
What's he got in mind here, going to the high rent district?
Oh!
Big Whiskey was taking his shot at success, but it looks like certified Luke Kurtis cut him off at the pass.
Kripke might not be having any more kids after that one. Great move there by Luke Kurtis. Oh, look at this move.
Oh my God, what a maneuver there from Kurtis off the top rope. Sends Jared Kripke back to the barrel.
Avalanche Falcon Arrow drives Kripke to the mat.
What the hell is...
I think Luke Kurtis shouldn't be here. He's right.
Well, I think he agrees with you. Looks like he's leaving. Now, grabbing a microphone. What the hell is he doing?
I've had enough of this.
I wish when the rest of his champion
Kripke's gotten his 5 minutes of fame. He is now more famous because he stepped in the ring with me. And it's all I have to say to you, Kripke, is that instead of doing a gender reveal test, we should have done a DNA test. Because what you would have found out is that the baby is not Kripke's DNA. That's my baby.
Yeah.
I'm the daddy.
That's the baby daddy.
Right. I'm the daddy. That's my house.
Trying to say his
It's
COA
my house.
DNA.
Wait a minute.
Kripke tired of hearing it though. Tope Suicida from Big Whiskey. Look at him. That's the biggest Dez press I've ever seen. Just beating the hell out of Luke Kurtis. And yeah, that's right. He deserves it.
Back in the ring goes the Rush Division champion, Big Whiskey, not wasting any time, going right after him.
You don't talk about a man's children, and Kripke's
Your
telling you
winner
that
is
right now with his freaking
countdown.
fist.
Jared Kripke.
Wait a minute.
Jared Kripke not relinquishing this attack.
Come on.
He's hard enough. He's
Get off
beating the
Luke
hell out of
Kurtis.
certified Luke Kurtis. Kripke going crazy. Kripke furious, enraged about what Luke Kurtis said about his new baby girl. And I don't blame him.
Hey, Kripke, you are not...
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free.
At 28, I'd struggled with opiate and meth addiction for 12 years. I lost everything, and I still thought I was in control. And that's when a friend told me about elite rehab placement. They found me a program that fit my needs. It was a small enough program that I could get that one-on-one attention, and they gave me the tools I needed to get sober.
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
It's a four-man tug-of-war with Joe Mack trying to drive the wedge
Wait a
and be
minute.
the wedge.
Oh, there goes Matt Biden. Tony Gunn. Who has the title?
No, Joe Mack might be grabbing the title, might be claiming his championship right here.
No.
What? Where the hell did Justin Jackson come from?
No way.
Oh my God, he did it.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
I don't think you heard him the first time,
It wasn't me.
You guys want to blatantly disrespect me?
I don't. Why do you think I have any sort of control out here at this desk?
I would never
make a
disrespect you,
mockery
sir.
out of Joe Mack?
No, I didn't do
what
anything.
you want?
Yes,
no,
you do.
Joe,
Get
I
him.
didn't. No, I didn't. I have no control here. I have nothing here.
Get him.
Hey,
Yeah, get
Joe,
him.
I don't.
Get him.
Joe, I don't have.
Up in your street.
How am I supposed to do this?
It was definitely Kinnison. Yeah, it's all your fault, Kinnison.
The
We'll play
following
those replays
contest
and
is
go
a
back
tag
losing.
team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Fairbanks, Alaska.
Thanks for helping.
Queen of the
Like you
North,
said, I'm freaking lazy boy.
I'm not going to help you out, Kinnison.
Slaya.
It's all your fault. You're
you
clearly the
jumping?
one who ordered production to play the replay there of Joe Mack losing that match.
Someone bring me a paper bag in his Xanax, because I am he's a big man. And his hands are huge. They reach from my belly button to my neck. Okay.
I just wish you would have slapped the taste out of your mouth. That would have made my night.
I blocked out. He might have.
Introducing her partner from the streets. She is the bougettoest fatty of OVW, Hollyhood, Haley J.
Don't show him the hair, Haley.
Keep the hood up.
Yes.
Don't give him the satisfaction.
AJ clearly is still embarrassed, just like Joe Mack from Independence Rage, and I wanted to show that new haircut she got.
I think that Haley should have taken the night off. There we go.
AJ's sporting some new headgear here. Looks shades of Kurt Angle here.
That's a good look.
Kurt Angle in the beanie, I guess.
And their La Princesa Tiffany Nieves, and the OVW Women's Champion, the Unstoppable Danger, Leila Gray.
Leila Gray and Tiffany Nieves, the OVW Women's Champion, fresh off that AEW match that everyone's talking about against Jade Cargill, but these two best friends now teaming up here tonight. After last week, we saw Haley abducted Tiffany Nieves, tried to cut her hair to get in the head of Leila Gray.
I'm looking at Hollyhood right now. Hollyhood is about to explode right now.
Well, rightfully so. She was cheated out of her beautiful flowing locks by the OVW Women's Champion, by hook or by crook. Somehow she got it.
I just hope that Hollyhood didn't tip Leila Gray, because that was the absolute worst haircut I think I've ever seen in my life.
Haley J out here looking like she's about to get a perm and steal magnolias.
Leila is a terrible barber.
Leila Gray got her hands on Haley J. Didn't get a pound of flesh, but she got a pound of hair at Independence Rage. And got her hands on Ricky Jones, got her hands on Tony Bizzo. And you saw Maria coming out, getting involved in that matchup as well. You got to think things at home between Haley J and her mom, Amazing Maria, just more tumultuous, just more divided, a bigger wedge between mom and daughter.
Hollyhood's got a lot to prove out here tonight. And you know, she's got a lot of anger after getting that haircut by Leila Gray this past Saturday at Independence Rage.
Tiffany Nieves, the relative newcomer here, taking Hollyhood Haley J to task. The queen of the streets might be in trouble here.
There's one thing you don't do. You don't mess with another woman's weave.
Now, regardless of hair and what might be happening there, guys, this is a huge opportunity for everyone in this matchup. I mean, Tiffany Nieves on the other side of the ring from two former OVW heavyweight, or two OVW women's champions in Freya Slaya and Hollyhood Haley J. Tiffany Nieves picking up a win over either of those ladies would be huge for her relatively young career.
But she's got the OVW Women's Champion in her corner. I mean, it's got to be a bit of advantage.
Oh, hold on. Leila Gray tagging in Tiffany Nieves. Really good quick tags. Working as a real team here between Leila Gray and Tiffany Nieves. La Princesa and the Unstoppable Danger. Hollyhood Haley J being taken off her game by back-to-back arm bars there.
Freya the Slaya seemingly abandoned on the other side of the ring. Hollyhood Haley J cannot get her act together, cannot get over there for the tag.
You got to think maybe the beanie might not be the best summer attire for Hollyhood Haley J to be attempting. Oh, in this Kentucky heat. And you got to think that hat, keeping all that, he's going to be a distraction after a while, especially after you're putting your body through all this strain, all this. I mean, hold on.
Look out.
Double team maneuver, double back elbow.
Well, it was a smart move for Hollyhood Haley J to get Freya the Slayer as her tag team partner, but so far, Freya hasn't even been in the match yet.
Freya, an absolute non-factor so far. Leila Gray and Tiffany Nieves doing a great job of keeping Haley J isolated, keeping this ring cut in half. And quick tags between Nieves and Leila Gray. And it's a smart move on their behalf to keep Freya away, the power of the team, obviously. Look at this, a barrage of bows, Steve.
Elbows coming from everywhere. Hollyhood Haley J looking like little Edie Bouvier right now. She is cross-eyed right now, bleeding, maybe bleeding out of the mouth here after that huge kick right to the face.
Haley J in trouble here and there against the OVW Women's Champion, Leila Gray, the one who beat her at Independence Rage in that hair versus hair match. Oh, Nieves tacked in as well. You know, guys, she wants her revenge after last week when Haley literally took her hostage. Oh, hold on.
Luckily, Haley's got something underneath of that beanie.
He's got that wrestling headgear on underneath it. What's it? Hold on, and a cap as well, like a swimmer's cap. What? How bad is this haircut that Haley has 3 layers over?
Good when it started. Did you not see how bad of a haircut it was? It was the worst haircut of all time.
She's had time between now and then to get it evened out, Shannon.
You can tell that Leila has a wrestling license, but by God, she does not have her beautician's license.
Leila Gray getting in the face of Freya the Slaya. And hold on, Haley J using the distraction to get that handful of hair off Nieves. Ooh, thrown against the rope there.
There you go.
Haley J now found that opening, found the distraction, and now capitalizing. Former women's champion for a reason. And then the distraction of the referee now, Freya the Slaya, finally paying some offense in this matchup, finally actually getting involved.
She's seeing that her friend is getting run roughshod in the other corner, and she is standing there helpless, Leila Gray.
And now you're about to see exactly why Hollyhood picked Freya the Slaya as her tag team partner in this match.
Now guys, Nieves and Leila have been working such a great tag team. Quick tags, good isolation throughout the matchup, but now Freya the Slaya and Hollyhood Haley J employing those same tactics, isolating Nieves in the corner, getting those quick tags, and keeping the attack on.
I just want to know, where was the royal family on Saturday? Why did the royal family, and I'm talking about Bizzo, and I'm talking about Dr. Ricky Jones, why did they allow Hollyhood to lose that match and to get her hair cut?
Well, Shane, as I understand it, Haley told him to stay in the back. She said she had this under control. I mean, you saw Bizzo and Ricky come out after the fact, and Ricky got a knee to the face for his troubles.
There you go. A poke right to the eyes by Hollywood and Haley J, temporarily blinding Tiffany Nieves, enough for Freya the Slaya to come in and just start wailing on her.
The aggression from the Queen of the North is off the charts, guys. She's been even more rageful since losing that OVW Women's Championship. And
look at that power, look at that streak of Freya.
Brute strength.
Freya got Nieves up
Queen
there.
of the North.
Looking, talking some maybe talking some strategy there to her partner, Hollyhood Haley J. What's Freya thinking here? Got Tiffany Nieves trying to get out of that torture rack. Oh, and she does. They're able to break that submission hold. Oh, and Nieves rolls through, gets to her partner. And now Tiffany, Leila Gray in there against the woman she took the OVW Women's Championship from. Queen of the North in trouble here.
Basement drop kicks right to the abdomen of the former champion, which is Leila Gray, followed by a huge knee in the corner.
Leila Gray coming in like a house of fire here, taking it to the former Women's Champion. Oh, Queen of the North hanging on, though, sending Leila Gray away, trying to get some space. Hold on. Tiffany Nieves saying, I got your back. Little double team maneuver here on the Queen of the North. Oh, wow. Sling blade into a drop kick to the stomach.
You can put Leila and Tiffany together. They're still not the size of Freya the Slaya.
Enziguri into a code breaker. Haley J taking off her game there, taking it down to the mat.
You got to think maybe that protective helmet that she's wearing.
Leila Gray's going for that headgear.
Don't take off the headgear.
Leila Gray trying to embarrass Haley J, trying to show that hair.
Are we going to see that terrible haircut?
There's a headbutt with the headgear.
Oh, come on, referee, right in front of the referee, and Freya falls out that cheating with the headgear with that leg drop. Oh, come on.
Big win for Freya the Slaya and Hollyhood Haley J.
Hollyhood Haley J and Freya the Slaya.
Well, Hollyhood headgear and Freya the Slaya picking up the win, but what a cheat over the OVW Women's Champion, Tiffany Nieves. Somehow the hairless wonder and Freya pick up the win.
That's a great looking headgear.
Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. You can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer. Call 855-827-5008.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
What the hell is Jack Evans doing here? What's Jack Vaughn doing here? Jack Vaughn just attacked Omar Amir from behind. What the hell? It's the veteran Jack Vaughn just laying waste to Omar Amir.
Back to OVW TV. What a night we have had so far. Am I right, Davis Arena? And folks, as amazing as tonight has been, Independence Rage this last Saturday was incredible as well, and we're still feeling the after effects of that leading into our main event.
That's right, big main event tonight. But I want to talk about also, before we get to the main event, let's talk about what's happening next week. Mahabali Shira, you know, he's been doing a lot of talking out here in the last few weeks, but it's finally going to be put up or shut up next week because the National Heavyweight Championship will be on the line when Cowboy James Storm comes to the historic Davis Arena. And I think we're going to be saying shit about your damn luck after next week.
That's right. There's one fan over there in particular that was really excited to hear about Mahabali Shira next week against Cowboy James Storm right here at the Davis Arena. Be sure to get your tickets now, ovwrestling.com, before it sells out.
Now, folks, this is between you, me, and the wall, and everybody watching at home. But if you want to come out next week and see Mahabali Shira versus James Storm, for the National Heavyweight Championship? Why don't you go ahead and use the promo code SUMMER and save 35% off of your tickets to be here live in Louisville, Kentucky for the OVW National Heavyweight Championship. Hey, these guys know what's up, and you could too. Be here next Thursday. It's going to be an incredible night of action, and if you missed anything leading up to it, order Independence Rage on Fight TV because it was an incredible event. But nothing, we got a main event to get to, folks. We're going to see Omar against the man who attacked him just 1 week ago. But me or Shannon or Steve talk about it. There's only one man. There's one man who can tell you about it. So Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Brian, I got you a main event, a non-title main event, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Charlotte, North Carolina, he is the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
Well, there he is. The man who last week attacked Omar Amir, and he's going to continue that tonight here in our main event.
An absolute behemoth of a man, a powerhouse is Jack Vaughn, and coming out wants no music, wants no pomp and circumstance, just wants to lay fist into his opponents. An old school competitor.
Look at the size of this man, too. Right over the top rope with ease.
Over that top rope in an old school combatant, a smash mouth sort of style. Nothing fancy, no dives, just brutality.
And I think that Omar Amir is going to feel, he probably does fear Jack Vaughn, but he's going to feel some more of that brutality in just a couple of moments.
And here's opponent from Nassau, the Bahamas. He is the OVW Heavyweight Champion, Omar Amir.
A look of seriousness on the face of Omar Amir. No games, no tricks. He does not at all want to have happen again what happened to him last week here on OVW television. He's got his eyes on the prize. He's got his eyes on Big Jack Vaughn.
Now you heard Omar in the back, guys, said Jack Vaughn attacking him from behind, setting a precedent, telling anyone they could come at the champ. And Omar Amir wants you to know, if you come at the champ, you better be ready to fight. And I think right now, not just wanting to tear apart Jack Vaughn, but send a message to the OVW locker room. We saw an Independence Rage after the match. I mean, Dark Clouds, Eric Darkstrom got disqualified, and then Dark Clouds attacked Omar Amir after the matchup. I mean, it's becoming a habit of people to attack the champ.
Whoa, and Omar Amir now trying to attack Jack Vaughn right out the get-go.
When you're the champion, you've got a target on your back. It's a tale as old as time, but the target on the back of Omar Amir seems to be a little bigger than what we've seen from champions in the past.
Omar Amir coming out like a tornado of fists, giving everything he's got, throwing those hands with everything he's got, and rightfully so. Omar Amir just absolutely furious after being attacked from behind, after being insulted by Jack Vaughn. Omar Amir feeling like he's got something to prove here.
But the brute strength of Big Jack Vaughn just shoving away.
I would say that Jack Vaughn has a lot to prove here. I think that Jack Vaughn, in his mind, believes that he should be the one with that title around his waist.
And Shannon, you're not wrong. Clearly by his actions last week, Jack Vaughn does believe that. Ooh, but sent to the outside, lands on his feet and staring down the champ, though.
How impressive was that?
Here's the thing, guys. Omar Amir in there trying to chop down a redwood, but this redwood punches back.
One of the biggest men to step foot inside the ring here at historic Davis Arena. Big Jack Vaughn right now, regardless of his size.
Ooh, Omar Amir's emotions might get the best of him here, guys. You got to think. He's coming out here with some heat. He's coming out here with some anger, but he can't let his emotions get the best of him because Jack Vaughn's called the veteran for a reason. One mistake, and Omar could be counting the lights.
Go!
Jack Vaughn, big chop there to the champ, getting in to break up the count.
Veteran move right there, going in and breaking up the count.
Ooh, there you see Jack Vaughn now slowing this down, using those shoulders, using that size and that strength. Omar Amir, came out maybe a little too fast, guys. Maybe hit the gas a little too much and emptied out the tank a little too early.
I think that goes back to what you were saying. Omar Amir clearly at the beginning of this match let his emotions get the best of him, and now he's paying for it at the hands of Jack Vaughn.
Jack Vaughn, guys, nothing pretty, just effective strikes, effective blows, little by little, trying to take out the OVW heavyweight champion here. Oh, Omar Amir up and over, showing that agility advantage.
Omar Amir trying to fight back, mustering together what little offense he can here, but just as quickly, Jack Vaughn with that stun gun to the top rope.
Oh, my God. Huge boot from Vaughn. Steve, it seems like Jack Vaughn has had an answer to everything Omar Amir has brought to the table so far in this matchup.
I mean, when you're as big as Jack Vaughn, when you're as practiced in the sport of professional wrestling as the veteran Jack Vaughn, he's seen it all and he's done it all.
Jack Vaughn, though, has not beaten an OVW heavyweight champion, looking to do that tonight. But Omar Amir, no pushover, no slouch. Ooh. Big forearm there from Jack Vaughn. Now, guys, the wingspan of this kaiju of a man, the velocity that he gets while bringing that fist down, I mean, you feel that. It's like...
You see that he's able to bring that fist from a couple feet back a little further than your average competitor here.
What a spine buster. Now, Shannon, I don't think anyone has ever overpowered Omar Amir like this.
Very few men, if any, have ever overpowered Omar Amir the way that Jack Vaughn is right now. I mean, Jack Vaughn is manhandling Omar, making it look easy.
Making an example of the OVW heavyweight champion is the veteran, now raking the face with his boots. How disrespectful.
Guys, I got to tell you, I did get to talk to Jack Vaughn a little bit in the back earlier. I asked what brought on that attack last week. He said, Brian, I'm tired of being in the line. Screw the line. I told them where I was supposed to be.
I'm with Jack Vaughn. I hate waiting in line.
Last week,
he just took a fast pass.
Jack Vaughn walked straight to the front, grabbed that OVW Heavyweight Championship and draped over a fallen Omar Amir. If he does it again tonight, you got to think that puts Jack Vaughn right in title contention.
I think that's called a zipper merge. And Jack Vaughn is zipper merging right to the top of the OVW Heavyweight Championship ranks.
Oh, trying to, but Champ ducked under it. Oh, can't duck under that leg, straight to the midsection. All the air just sent out of Omar Amir, straight back to the Bahamas and Jack Vaughn. That sickening smile, that satisfied smile, knowing he's taken to the champion right now.
You never see any emotion on the face of the veteran, but like you said, a little bit of a smile there across the face, taking joy in the work that he's doing in dismantling the OVW champion.
Jack Vaughn, an absolute monster. Man, looks like J.K. Simmons mixed with the Secret of the Ooze from the second Ninja Turtles. The man's just a monster, just power, just strength, just serious competition.
Well, right now,
and that can't be understated.
Yeah, right now, Jack Vaughn is shredding Omar Amir, because Omar Amir is in a lot of trouble. Unlike I've seen him in maybe quite some time, maybe ever here in OVW.
Shan, you're right. I don't know if we've ever seen anyone, to your point, manhandle Omar Amir like this. Just take control of the OVW heavyweight champion who...
Look at this. Look at this. Look at the power. Look at the strength of the veteran. Oh,
God. Like it fell from the top of a skyscraper.
Slammed down with authority and with relative ease, and then that elbow drop coming from the skies, now, right into the heart.
Now, Steve, I got to ask you, do you think Omar Amir is 100% after just a couple weeks ago fighting tooth and nail against Ryan Howe for the heavyweight championship, then getting attacked last week by Jack Vaughn, then getting attacked in Independence Rage by the Dark Clouds? Do you think Omar Amir is 100% going into this?
Omar Amir will never be 100% as long as he is champion, and I'll tell you why, Brian, because his competitors will not let him get to 100%. He will be fighting an uphill battle his entire time as champion.
I don't know if there's anything more apt than calling Jack Vaughn uphill, because the man is a behemoth, and you saw him with that vice-like grip on the head, squishing the brain, oh God, of Omar.
Listen to these chops.
Omar desperately trying to chop back and get back into this. Gonna have to find some offense soon.
Trying to chop down that big redwood with kicks to the knees.
But again, Steve, that redwood fights back, a rake of the eyes to Omar Amir.
Very few redwoods that I've seen will rake you in the eyes, but by God, this one will.
Jack Vaughn right back on the attack, knows he has no time to waste against Omar, who is the king of that explosive offense. Ooh. See, Omar again going back to those legs of Jack Vaughn, trying to take out his means of conveyance.
I can tell you right now, Omar is in desperation mode. Omar is kicking, scratching, clawing, doing anything that he can to fight back.
Omar is working purely off of will and retribution. He can't have anything left in the tank.
Omar Amir trying to fight back into this, but I think every time Omar gets some offense, it just makes Jack Vaughn angrier. He just hulks up.
It's gonna take a lot more than that to take down the big man.
Oh, still on his feet. Omar Amir giving all he's got, but Jack Vaughn
still hasn't chopped down the big redwood.
Oh, goes for that lariat, but ducks under, trying to take off the head. Oh, Omar finally gets Jack Vaughn off his feet with that diving lariat.
Just went down. Wait a minute.
Hold on, who's that?
The Dark Clouds.
What the hell are Dark Clouds doing out here?
What the hell are they doing out here?
Dark Clouds are doing whatever they want, but right now they're not faring too well.
We saw them attacking Omar in Independence Rage, but what the hell are they doing out here between this match between Omar and Jack Vaughn?
Back to chopping down that redwood. Omar Amir, huge drop kick, somehow able to get it up.
I think clearly there's an unsettled score between Eric Darkstorm, or at least the Dark Clouds in general, and Omar Amir.
Amir able to sidestep the distraction interference there from Dark Clouds, gets right back on the attack on Jack Vaughn. But now Omar Amir, who is already in trouble, is going to have eyes in the back of his head here.
Look out, Jack Vaughn! Oh!
Making big waves on the veteran is the OVW champion.
No way!
Omar Amir trying to get Jack Vaughn up, but just too big, and Omar's taking too much damage.
There you go, that's how it's done right there.
Jack Vaughn got Omar on his shoulders, the champ on his shoulders. Oh, hold on. Omar, beautiful T-bone suplex.
I can't believe he picked up Jack Vaughn. I can't believe that Omar Amir was able to pick up a man of that size.
Yeah. You can't make waves much bigger than that. Throwing the huge Jack Vaughn, and now a big splash in the corner.
A wave is an understatement. That might have been a damn tsunami after Omar somehow lifted up Jack Vaughn for that suplex. Now Omar feeling it, might be looking to put it away. Diving clothesline.
He needed to go off the top rope to get all the way up on that huge frame.
Wait a minute, here go the Dark Clouds.
He needed to get on the top rope to get eye to eye, but hold on. Dark Clouds trying to get eye to eye with Omar. Oh, referee distracted. How the hell do you not hear that?
Omar just went eye to canvas.
Dark Cloud just attacking Omar. Ref didn't see it. Oh, ref saw that clothesline like a freaking locomotive.
Clothesline from hell by Big Jack Vaughn.
Yeah, what a win for Jack Vaughn.
I don't believe it.
Unbelievable win.
The veteran, Jack Vaughn.
How dare you say you don't believe it, Brian? It's the most believable thing that I have ever seen. Look at this man.
What a shock. What did someone call an upset? Jack Vaughn just pinned the OVW heavyweight champion in the main event of OVW TV. What does this mean for the OVW title picture? What does this mean for Omar Amir? What does this mean for Jack Vaughn?